Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow!
Hey, Smails! My thing is bigger than your whole boat!
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute, the podcast in which we celebrate and discuss Journey and Caddyshack, 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and with me are Mike DeMaria.
Hello.
And Dan Lewis.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
And we are here to discuss minute 24 of Caddyshack, which begins with Danny telling Judge Smails that he planned to go to law school, and it ends with Carl getting his middle finger bitten by a gopher. And Danny Noonan has his shirt tucked in. I just noticed that. Is that weird? He's got his t-shirt tucked into his jeans. Is that a thing?
Well, they all D'Annunzio's tucked in too.
Is it really?
Yeah. He's tucked into his slacks.
It was a tucking time.
Was it? It was tucked in. Really?
I don't know. They're definitely. It must be because they're very casual otherwise.
Yeah. That's the thing. Maybe that's what bugs me. They seem like such a casual, carefree, feathered hair kind of period, and then they got their shirts tucked in.
Yeah.
But at least Lacey's not wearing a bra. That's the important thing.
It was definitely apparently not a bra wearing time.
No, you can tuck your shirt in, but you can't wear a bra.
That's ironic, right? We must have talked about this, how Lacey underall with no underall.
Right.
Like there's no, the very thing that is her name, her titular, if you will.
What?
Her title.
I don't get it.
What
are you talking about?
Right.
It's as if are we to read into this that she is like casting off the underall name? She's renouncing it and just going freestyle.
Right. The Manhattan underalls. She's
it's this kind of attitude, thumbing her nose at the Manhattan underalls that got her shipped out to Judge Smails for observation.
Right. Sweetheart, put on your underall. We're having dinner with the Nighties tonight.
Oh, I don't wanna. Dinner with the Nighties.
Well, tell us what happens in this minute, Tom.
He just
I think I already did it
completely. The whole thing. Boy,
I told you the beginning of
your egg on toast.
No, yeah. I do have some toast here. It's that bread with the olives in it.
Oh, really?
I love that with the whole olives in there.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Crusty bread.
Crusty bread with olives. Yeah, I'm having that now, and I'm going to try and mute it while I.
Don't bother.
Did I mute while I?
Don't kid yourself. No, let the people enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, when I was guzzling my.
Oh, that sounds great.
When I was guzzling my ginger ale in minute 3.
Oh yeah.
Minute 4. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Nobody missed a gulp.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. How long have we been doing this thing? This movie's long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Lacey and Spaulding? I mean, they're both. I know they're not like they don't have the same relationship to Judge Smails. He's an uncle to one and a grandfather. But do they have childhood memories of hanging out and stuff, and did they see each other at Christmas, and did they get together? And
that's something you have to ask them, Tom, because
it's part of their backstory. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, you have an entire lineage and backstory and home life for D'Annunzio, but I can't wonder if Lacey and Spaulding ever chat about Judge Smails.
It might have been like when they were younger, before cliques formed and stuff.
Maybe.
They were equals and they would always talk, and maybe they had some heart-to-heart conversations. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I want.
And then later on, she blossomed into the beautiful Lacey Underall.
Yeah.
And he wilted into the
Spaulding that stands before us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you notice, Spaulding's completely exhausted from hacking away on the golf course. His shirt is unbuttoned. His shirt is unbuttoned all the way, and he's sweaty, and he's just pulling on that golf cart. He's got the golf caddy on wheels.
No, he does not seem to be suffering from asthma at all right now. So that may have just been bullshit.
But even in the minute before, right before he gets Judge Smails gets hit in the bullocks.
Yeah.
Spaulding's in the background still hacking away.
Yeah. He barely he glances back at his grandfather as he gets hit in the yarbles, but he doesn't stop his hacking away or anything.
He looks a little bit, yeah, but that's it.
Yeah.
But in this current minute, he's completely exhausted.
Yeah. He's gross. But is Lacey even golfing? She has the glove on and stuff, but do we ever see her golfing?
No.
Yeah,
Does she go golf?
She never golfs.
All right.
She's a very bad character.
You think so?
It's so gratuitous. Like she's strutting right behind them right here, and it's like, okay, at some point she's going to walk to to camera center to the front, and everybody's going to say, oh, that's right, she doesn't have a bra. She's going to deliver her one line and then walk off all sultry. Like I could do without her.
I like her in Tron. I think I like. Well, there are parts. We'll see. I mean, we when we were first introduced,
I bet you Tron is sexier to Tom than this movie.
Yeah, in some ways it is. She's either as a human in Tron, she's very like kind of nerdy in a cool like early 80s way, like with the big glasses and stuff. And that's pretty cool. And then like in the computery world, maybe I'm not into her. Maybe I'm only into her as a human with the glasses. Maybe it's just the glasses. I don't know.
Is that easy for you, Tom? Put these glasses on. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it turns my sister into Diana Prince, and it turns
again with the sister
a boring program into a hot nerdy chick. Yeah.
Awkward cough.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a master of the awkward cough.
That's the cough that I just said. Did I say that out loud?
Right.
Anyway,
as I was saying,
I have a controversial thing to say about this minute.
No.
I am bored to tears by the Carl Gopher storyline.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I can push back on this one a little bit. I'm with you. It's not my favorite part, but there's a lot of charisma there. Bill Murray is very charismatic, and the way he kind of delivers his lines, I like
him. I like Carl, and I like Bill Murray. But it took me. I was thinking about this a lot because, like, oh my gosh, do I not like Bill Murray in this movie? This is so boring and stupid. And then I'm like, oh, is it just the gopher? I'm like, oh, maybe it is, because I thought of every other scene with him in it. You know, not to skip ahead or anything, but he's great in almost every scene, except for the ones where it's all very gopher centric.
I see what you mean. So it's more just that it is all about. It's that nothing moves you in that storyline. There's a subplot. Right. Or, I don't know, depending on how you look at it, it could very well be the main plot of the movie, actually, when you think about it.
It's a solid B story.
Okay, well, anyway, it's a subplot, but that's what it is. It bothers you that it's that. It's like maybe you enjoy Bill Murray, but they're not using him to his greatest, for his
not
greatest
in these
effect.
Scenes. He's preoccupied by these dumb scenes. And I don't hate them. I'm just, I was watching this minute and I was like, oh, really? I realized as I saw him appear, like with the hose between his legs and stuff, I was like, oh, really? Yeah. I was having fun with Judge Smails a second ago. Everybody's dancing a journey over there.
Maybe it's just because anytime something's right after like great, like Smails and Spalding and all the great stuff, maybe it's hard for anything to hold up to that.
That's true.
Well, Danny and Smails are walking and having their discussion. You get farther away from the dancing. Chervik is disappearing he's dancing, but he's all the way on his own on the left side.
Oh, really?
And everybody else is kind of around where the Scots are. And Ronnie's still waving his hands over his head, but he's starting to get closer to the trees. And then he kind of saunters back a little bit, but he's a good, 40 feet away from everybody else.
At least, yeah. He's
even more.
He's dancing over to have a whiz, maybe.
Yeah,
they're trying not to be noticed dancing off, so he's gonna. I've done that at outdoor parties where I've danced off to go have a leak.
Or maybe it's the actor Rodney just trying to saunter off camera so he can take a break or something.
Well, I was gonna say, is there any chance that that's not Rodney?
Oh yeah, it could be. I don't know. You can't make out anybody in this. At this point.
I think for that scene, I think you're okay using doubles for those scenes.
Yeah, the way he's moving, it doesn't have the Rodney jerky grace.
But it's funny that he's all the way off by myself.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
he started this whole thing, and now he's just dancing by himself.
Yeah, now he's just trying to back away and back away from the scene.
So what? So let's not dance.
Yeah.
So what? So I'm done dancing.
Yeah, and inside he's like, I don't really like Journey, and how am I going to get out of this dancing?
Yeah, I didn't know Journey was going to be on the radio when I turned it on.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be
Foghat.
Yeah, Foghat. I thought it was going to be New York, but it's,
exactly. I thought it was going to be
this modern shit.
Yeah, all these long hairs.
One of the best lines too. We're coming up
one of the best lines, and it's maybe you guys have said this in the past. that this is like maybe your line that I think maybe Tom has said this, that this is your line that you use more than any other line in like life. But I have used "The world needs ditch diggers too" more often than any other line in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's worthy. It's worthy of that. It's useful.
And it's got
funny.
It's got it's useful. It's got a kind of hooray for the Douglases quality.
I was going to say,
kind of be thrown in.
It's like the flip side of hooray for the Douglases.
Yeah, right. Anytime someone says something bad happens over here, that world needs ditch diggers too.
Yeah, it's like the Bizarro Douglases.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the Douglases didn't get to have their house painted. Oh, well, you know, the world needs ditch diggers too.
But it's also an FU line.
Oh, totally.
It's all because you could also say, you could replace anytime you want to in any situation where you tell somebody, go F yourself, you could say this. Well, the world needs ditch diggers too.
Right. And then, yeah, exactly.
Although I don't know if any of us can do it, can deliver it the way Judge Smails does.
The world needs ditch diggers too.
And he's getting bugged too because he knows where he's going with it, and his eyes are getting wild.
He's just being a total.
Yeah.
Would that have been his response if he wasn't already pissed off about the music and everything and getting hit in the nuts?
Maybe. I'm not sure. That is a very good question.
But Danny didn't do himself any favors by picking this.
Yeah, really.
To ask for money in a sense because he's asking for money.
Yeah, read the room.
Yeah.
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 He's still stinging from being hit in the yarbalacos.
Yeah.
If he has any yarbles.
If that was to have any yarbles.
He got it, although we did discuss in the previous minute that he doesn't really get hit in the short ones.
No, he really doesn't.
It's right near the sort of the base of the dong.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if anything, it's the lower, kind of like where you get a hernia or something.
Right. Like maybe if, depending on how he positions himself in there, maybe he actually gets hit in his dingly dangler. I'm saying this as I look at Carl with the hose between his legs right now.
Probably not. Yeah, it seems to me like it's above that in the kind of Ken doll area where there's just nothing happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the Ken doll area.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't argue with that.
You cannot argue with things being what they are. You can't get into an argument with somebody. I disagree.
I don't think it is what it is.
I don't think it is what it is.
Well, you just said it is.
I think it's something it isn't.
Well, now we're getting into like the meaning of life.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to dig down.
I think the cat is both dead and alive.
Right.
Let's open the box and find out.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats and gophers, we weren't talking about gophers. It was a clumsy segue, and I apologize.
Amazing to me that you'd want to get back into the gopher, but please.
Well, no, I do. I've ripped on it already, and now but I have something positive to say about it. I think technically, like I don't know if you call it special, it's special effects, I guess. This scene is actually really impressive because in all these long shots of Carl, like he shoves the hose down the one hole, and then there's like an insert shot of like the gopher popping out of another hole, but then they cut to like a long shot again. So in that scene on that golf course, there is somehow a guy underground operating that puppet in the back of the, in the background of the scene. And I don't know how he's down there. Like, it's really kind of seamless. It's not like, oh, they built like a bush or something and his arm is clearly under the, like you can't see. And then Carl jumps right onto that spot and lands like right by the hole. Oh. And it's clear that it's just like solid ground. It's grass and ground and dirt. It's not like a fake hill that they made so that they could put a puppeteer under there or something. Uh-huh. I'm just impressed by that. It's very seamless and very solid. And I'm going to say something controversial. I keep telegraphing that I'm going to say something controversial. But I think they did a better job here than in some of the parts on Dagobah, where they clearly have like a sort of plank floor with like mud and dirt on it. Yeah. And you can kind of see it move a little bit when Luke Skywalker walks past Yoda sometimes.
I'm not familiar with Dagobah and Luke Skywalker. Is this from another movie?
It's from a motion picture called The Empire Strikes Back. It is the second in the Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah, it's a movie about a basketball team that wins.
You wish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's good work there. And also, can I say, just before that shot, when he's standing in the foreground, in the hole in the foreground with the hose, mm-hmm. and he's sort of posed above it, sort of like Washington crossing the Delaware. Mm-hmm. It's a very beautifully composed shot. There's something about that shot that I really, really like.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
No, you're right.
I don't know why I like this shot so much, but it's got this great kind of, almost like it would have been painted back in the day.
And
gorgeous sort of sweeping. Go ahead,
when
Mike.
you talk about your favorite line, that's my favorite pose of the movie, and I've shaken my fist like him more than I've shaken my fist like anybody before.
And you've shaken your fist a lot.
Because there's a little dip to his knee when he shakes, and it's like a little soft little like menace to the golfing industry.
It's almost like he's practicing a fist shake.
Yeah,
but he also means it.
But it's like it's an extension of what he's saying is the fist shake.
Yeah.
And I've done that fist shake more than any other fist shake.
I think it's fair to say, Mike, that you've shaken your fist at the heavens more than any.
Yeah,
like any one person I know.
Mm-hmm. But it's a defiant shake. He's shaking it to the underworld. The reverse. It's the minions of the underworld. It's the reversed Paradise Lost.
Yeah.
See, it's the devil has fallen to the in Paradise Lost. The devil has fallen to the heavens and smashed onto the craggy ground of hell, and then he shakes his fist up to God. Better to rule down here than to serve up there.
Yeah.
That's a quote from Star Trek. Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's not, Tom.
No, it's not.
It's from Space Seed, the episode Space Seed with Khan.
Yeah, but it's taken from. But it's taken from.
They say something about Milton or something, but I don't know what that means.
Paradise Lost.
Oh, interesting.
Right, which I think Paradise Lost preceded Star Trek by at least a couple decades.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never heard of no Paradise Lost.
I think, yeah.
So, but you're right. He's flipping that, and he's shaking his fist to the depths of hell where this gopher's from.
It's great. I've paused it right now. He's standing in the big boots that are too big for him. He's standing astride of the hose that he's just laid in the hole. He's got his fist in the air and he's looking down at it defiantly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a beautiful sort of sweeping vista behind him. Bob Ross clouds in the background. If there are any painters out there, this is the still from the movie that I want. Even though, like Tom, this is not my favorite storyline of the movie. I think that there's just a beauty to this composition, and I must say, Ramis. This is Ramis learning.
It's frustrating because it's such a boring scene, but it's got some of the best filmmaking going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yep.
I should also point out, I was complaining about this a lot in the early part of the movie, that you would get what you would want to be a complete, vast, uninterrupted vista of golf course, but then you'd have like an ice cream truck going by or something. These scenes here are nice and satisfying and uninterrupted, and
this is the way
palatial.
There's no Dodge Chargers in the shot.
No. Yeah, there's no,
Plymouth. What is that one? The Dodge the Plymouth Reliant. Or the Valiant.
Gremlins.
The Gremlin. You see a lot of those Gremlins out here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just think you see a lot of cars that they don't rust out here the way they do in Chicago.
Oh, sure.
You'll often see these like cars that it's not that somebody's like been a real freak about taking care of it. Yeah. They just don't drive it that much, and they've had it for 40 years.
Now, is that true in all of California, or is it just true up where you are?
Well, I would imagine Death Valley's pretty rough on a car.
Yeah.
But around here, the temperature never gets to freezing. And it never gets super hot, and there's never any salt on the road, sort of like getting up in the wheel wells.
Yeah, that's what people would say to me. When I spent a semester in Los Angeles in college, and I bought a car there. I bought my first used car there, and my uncle was helping me out. He's like, "Oh, one thing that's great is there's no salt. It doesn't snow, so they don't put salt on the road. So like the cars are in really great shape." I'm like, "Oh, it's fantastic." But what I didn't realize, and what he should have told me, is that it was like the Andromeda strain. All the plastic in the car, like all the rubber hoses in the engine, were so weakened by the pollution that I'd be driving down the street and all of a sudden, like, I'd just be smelling coolant and green gases coming out of my car and everything. Like all the hoses in the car were just like de-rezzing. That's a Tron reference. And so it was a trade-off. Like, well, do I want some rust, or do I want a car that's not, its innards aren't just belching?
Oh my goodness!
Up your nose with the rubber hose.
That whole story was so rife with Tron and Andromeda strain references that you need you need a degree in nerddom just to understand that story completely.
You need to be a nerdlinger.
You had to come over on the SS Nerdlinger,
as many of us did.
No, it's true, but so that's the upside. I don't want to make it sound like it's so great. I don't really care about the cars here, but I will say that the downside is that everything closes at 9:30 at night. So that's where you can't go anywhere in your car, and that saves it too.
Maybe that's what's depressing D'Annunzio. He's just thinking about the give and take of life. That
Right,
you can't have a saltless and operating car at the same time.
Right. I got to go to the discotheque later, but it's going to be closed by the time if we're going to be dancing to Journey all day.
Yeah, it's going to be closed, but my car is not going to taste like salt.
Maybe he's like Mongo from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right. He's only a pawn in Game of Life.
He's the guy who you think is the dumb one, but then he lays down the very thoughtful, thought-provoking line.
Mm-hmm.
He's down the
Mongo
truth.
only pawn in Game of Life.
Oh, you know what else I hate about this scene? The music is really goofy. The music is very.
You mean for when he's tracking the? They go into the Patton style music when he's tracking the gopher, or
yeah, but it's not cool Patton. It's like I don't know what it is exactly. It's like Disney, kind of goofy family fun music.
Yeah.
The light.
It's got that zip, like when you're watching, what is that shit? Sound of Music or something, and somebody drops something on the ground in some goofy scene, and you get that zzz, like noise.
A little bit. It's like incidental music. It's like I think it shows up when the gopher pops up for the first time, and I'm sure it's like Johnny Mandel, who's our friend and everything. But I guess a lot of the scores he would do are this kind of stuff, this kind of canned sounding, kind of Love Boaty, kind of jerky bullshit. I don't know. I got angry.
Incidentally, it sucks. That's exactly how it sucks. I agree. You're not wrong to use your language.
Right. There's the relationship between Spackler and the gopher is not suiting things the best.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
You got to blow up the golf course at some point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if is there a way this could have been done more? I mean, there's fun stuff. He gets bit on the. I do think it's funny that he reaches in and gives him the middle finger. I think it's funny, and then he gets bit on it. That's funny.
I like the middle finger. I was going to say, and I thought I might be alone with that. I'm glad to hear that you like the middle finger too. Something about that, the random middle finger for no reason getting bitten.
Yeah.
The
show's bringing us together.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot in common.
Like a broken line when he sees the gopher, and he says, "When I've been pushed."
Oh yeah.
And then he doesn't finish his thought.
Yeah, I can never tell if there's something missing from the beginning or the end of that. Like if he's about to say something else, or if, like something when I've been pushed. Like but you're right. It's totally just
and then
like
he goes into something else.
Yeah, something.
I guess.
Legs around your eye.
Yeah, it's not a great movie for complete sentences or thoughts.
No, that should be the tagline.
Yeah.
Not a great movie for complete sentences and thoughts.
Yeah, that was Leonard Maltin's review, actually.
3.5 stars.
Right. It was great on subjects, but bad on predicates.
A lot of dangling modifiers.
Right, yeah.
A lot of incomplete thoughts.
I'll give this 2 ellipses down.
Poor Caddyshack.
Yeah. I'm sure it's doing quite well in the rental market.
It should be, thanks to us.
I tell you what, right now, Blockbuster went up. Did they out of business, Blockbuster?
I feel like there's like maybe one store somewhere, but yeah.
Flagship store somewhere. But I think my friend Ted and I kept Blockbuster going probably an extra year with the number of times that we rented Caddyshack. Let's just get Caddyshack again.
That's dedication.
And that was a big deal. Like, we didn't have a copy of Caddyshack. We just kept renting it. Like some dude who goes into a bar and just puts on the same song over and over on the jukebox without buying it.
Right. And everybody groans.
Oh, here comes Bill. Oh, here he goes.
Not Kenny Loggins again.
Not Lights by Journey. I actually like. Did you ever do the math, like to see? Oh, we could have just like kept this and paid the fine and owned Caddyshack that way without having to rent it over and over again.
There was an excitement, I believe, with, and I don't want to, things are better now than they used to be when you had to rent movies overall. But I will say that there was an excitement to renting a movie where you just you get it captured for this period of time, and it was momentous, and I feel like that sort of doesn't happen with movies on demand now.
Well, the problem is you would go there and you'd say, okay, what if it's not there?
Oh, right,
when it
right,
gets
right.
taken out. Some places they'd have the box, and they'd put like a little piece of paper in the box so that you would say, "Oh, that it's still here." So you'd take the piece of paper out, and you'd walk it up to the front.
It's over there.
Yeah,
Just over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you would have to
what
say,
did I rent when I didn't get Caddyshack? I wonder what it was that I would do. It was always like some some insane thing like Faces of Death or maybe some other just some weird movie probably. I
I
don't
remember I more than once, my friend and I would go to Blockbuster or some other place, and we would just stand there for hours like, fuck, I can't decide what to, I don't know. And I would always, there would be a fleeting thought in my head, and it wouldn't be fully like an idea like that I would actually do, but for a second, I would almost consider, oh, I'll just rent Star Wars, even though I had like 7 or 8 versions of Star Wars at home. Like I would see a movie that I owned that I liked, and like, oh, I guess we could just no, that'd be stupid. I already have it at home. But like you get so anxious, you're like, I want to rent something. I came here to rent a movie, and I can't decide on anything. And I'm just I know I like that movie because I have it at home. I paid money to own it, so I don't have to rent it. So maybe I should rent it because I got to rent something.
Yeah, there was a different kind of thing to renting a movie.
Yeah.
Put my finger on. Yeah, you had
got you out of the house for one thing.
Yeah, you get out, you go take a walk. Let's walk down to the Blockbuster or one of the other one of your mom and pop shops.
And yeah, you'd have those cards because you'd have like 5 or 6 different cards to different
yeah, for different places.
And you'd go to the ones that were a little seedier.
Yeah.
So then you go
into the beaded room.
Yeah,
the
the hanging beads.
Right. Always have a little back room.
Yeah,
I think my buddy went in here.
Yeah, you'd walk because they would have like the sports documentaries in the back.
Yeah.
Right by the one with the beaded room. So you'd go back there and you'd say, "Oh, let's see,
the gateway.
Yeah, here's the '88 Dodgers." So you'd go and look at it.
Maybe that continues behind these beads.
And then you'd
see the '88 Rogers.
Yeah. But then you'd go in there and you'd get in there in the beaded room, and there's just the minute you'd go in there, you'd immediately feel that you're now in like a different dimension.
So the lighting is different. It's red. It's like the red light district.
Yeah.
Did you say the beaded room or the beaded room?
What's a beaded door? So there's a door that's beads.
Yeah, hanging.
Oh wait, what did you say there, Tom? I missed it then.
I said, did you say the beaded room or the beaded room?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say. Yeah,
that's all right.
But you cross over, and it was like it's like going over. It's like crossing the ocean and going in, and all of a sudden you're in the south of France,
where the wild things
in Morocco.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a guy in the corner with a hookah.
Yeah, it's all smoky, and there's like an opium den.
Yeah,
like
right.
A Chinese opium den from
right. There's a snake charmer.
Yeah, and you're immediately all sweaty.
Yeah,
yeah, it's hotter in there.
Yeah, like, how am I gonna get out of here?
Yeah. So, and everybody's speaking 6 or 7 different languages.
Yeah. And you go into that like tunnel sequence from Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
the lights all different and there's weird stuff going on.
Chicken gets his head cut off.
Oh, that's where it's growing.
I think the chicken
it's growing.
The chicken got choked in that one, not the head cut off.
And then you
also your ID is gone.
And
you can't
get
back to your homeland.
And in your head, you say, "Okay, it's like mission. It's like Mission Impossible. I got 30 seconds,
to
pick one, and get out. Get out before those beads stop moving."
Exactly.
Before they send someone in after.
You got to jump around all the lasers and get through the bead door again.
So you grab one, and you just hope it's one you haven't grabbed before.
Yeah.
And you head out, and then you have to get. I always had to get 2 regular straight-laced movies.
Yeah, to stack it to make the porn sandwich movie.
Yeah, the porn's in the middle. You got maybe Caddyshack on top, and the documentary on the '88 Dodgers on the bottom.
Sure.
Yeah, right. Like I didn't know you like Merchant and Ivory. What are you doing with Howard's End? Oh, wait a minute.
One of these combs, one of those pocket squares, a pint of Old Harper, Button Masters 3, one of those newspapers.
Oh, yeah, give me some chiclets.
Yeah,
chiclets. I'll take some of that Orville Redenbacher butter, popcorn.
And I guess I'll take this.
Yeah.
And do you have a brown paper bag to put this all in? something not see through.
My friends used to make me go to I was the tallest, I guess. So that somehow made me seem the oldest.
I can assure you that you were.
Yeah, no, I guarantee I was the oldest, but somehow that made me seem like the oldest. Like I was the one who was supposed to go in and do this.
Yeah, right. Everybody, you put your trench coat on. Everybody thought you were 3 kids stacked up.
I'm like holding my finger under my lip like a mustache. Hello. And I would, it was just like the regular, it was like the news stores, like the regular, like, you know, like everybody, the commuters on their way to the train, stop and get their newspaper and buy a Sports Illustrated or something. And I happen to know they had Playboy and Penthouse that they sold from behind the counter. And so it was me and my buddy, Mark Heidemann, you're probably listening to this, curse you for making me do this. They would send me in there and like, you know, my buddy would, oh, get me a Playboy. Oh yeah, get me a Playboy, but I also want a Penthouse. I'm like, all right, I should probably get a Penthouse for myself too. And so I'd walk in and there'd be like a super nice lady behind the counter and she's like, you know, just kind of looking at, here comes he's a nice young gentleman. He's going to buy a stick of gum and a candy bar for later on after he reads his comic books by the lake. And I'm like, can I please have 1 Penthouse, 2 Playboys, and a Hustler? And it was like a grocery list of like porn that I needed. And like her face just went,
oh man.
And but she sold it to me. God bless her.
Oh,
I got the stuff, guys. I was like in, I don't know, I'll say old middle school, like maybe like 8th grade or something, or 9th grade maybe.
Wow, you didn't need the old porn all torn up in the woods.
No, yeah, they cleaned that up.
You got the new stuff.
Buy the new stuff, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, actually, let me think. I think it was 1986. So I was like, it was like middle school or something. No, it was like early high school. I was like probably freshman or something.
Jeez. I didn't have anybody that could go by like that. There's no way I'm going in there and ordering that stuff. You got some cojones on you, my friend.
Everyone needs a tall Tom. I hated that. I felt horrible. I would see the woman and I see the smile on her face. I'm like, oh, she thinks I'm a nice guy. But really, I'm the devil because I'm here to buy pornography. I'm going to use my money that I earned, you know, whatever, doing a nice job, like helping the old man down the street, mowing his lawn and raking his leaves. I'm going to take that money, that blessed money.
Buy something dirty.
Buy something dirty that would make that man hate me if he knew.
She thought, what's going on with the youth today? Kind of, she had that thought, and that was the beginning of the Christian right. The big when the focus on the family started up.
Started with me.
It started with Tom going in there and ordering those.
Yeah, and
everyone just thought, oh, here we go.
Oh, and speaking of things you quote every day, this is a real life quote that I use almost every single day of my life because my friend Sean Haynes and I, we go to the Tokenique news store and we'd be looking at Starlog magazines and stuff, reading about Return of the Jedi and things. And of course, right next, it was just a big wall of magazines. And I went into this place like this summer when I was home and I went into this, it's exactly the same guy's there, except he's like now 80 or something. There's like this wall of magazines and it's right next to the counter, so you can't get away with too much. But we would always, as kids, we would be like, okay, I'm reading my Mad magazine, my Starlog. But if I just inch over here, I could probably grab myself a Playboy or a Penthouse, which we would do sometimes. But then the old lady who was there, she'd come over, and my friend's dad was a cop in town. And this one time she saw us with a thing, and she took it from him. She said, "This is not for you. Officer Haynes would not approve." And I quote that almost every single day. Every time I see like my son doing something he should
not approve.
Officer Haynes would not approve. This is not for you.
A formative experience for you, Tom.
I'm like, I don't know. I think we are the target audience for that. I think that is for us.
This is for me for sure.
Yeah.
They should have grabbed it, swiped it right back and say, "This is for me."
This is for me.
It back and say, "No, it's not. It's not for you."
Officer Haynes doesn't have to find out.
Right. Tall Tom can't read Starlog all night. At some point, I got to switch over to something else.
I still have boxes of those things.
Really?
Starlog?
Yeah, somebody make me an offer.
You had all those magazines. You could have learned anything about the world you wanted. You could have gotten the Utney Reader or Harper's or any Home and Garden, anything. Instead, it's all Starlog.
Yeah.
Just not learning a damn thing that's worth anything.
A couple of cracks, a couple of men.
I used to swipe mine. I never ordered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was something wrong. There was something really wrong with me.
Sure. Well, that's kind of all American.
I would do it in a very calm way, and it would be like,
that's how you do it.
In my head there was like, I'm going to go steal today. It was like nothing. There was nothing wrong. Like I didn't.
Well, you had like a klepto streak, is it?
No, it wasn't. It was just like, well, that's what I have to do to get this. So I would walk
I'm not going to pay money.
I used to walk to the strip mall. It's like a mile and a half from the house. I would just walk there. And in my head, I would say, I'm going to go get a sandwich at the strip mall.
Oh.
So I'd walk there and I say, that's it. All I'm going to do now is go get a sandwich. And I'd walk by the bookstore. It was like this little mom and pop bookstore.
Horn sandwich.
And I would say, and I'm going to steal a magazine. So I'd go in there and I'd buy 2 of any just like Popular Mechanics or just some ridiculous magazines that would red flag right off the bat.
Right, yeah.
No, like I'm like
Cat fancy.
Yeah, I'm like 10 years old or whatever. I'm like, how are you today, Mr. Sathington? I'm doing okay.
Scientific American.
It's a wonderful thing out there today, isn't it? But I do this like every weekend. I go down there and I say, I think I'll take one of those Popular Mechanics, and I will take this knitting magazine from my mother, and then I would say, you know what, I'm gonna get this dog calendar as well, and I would pay for it, and I'd say, can you give me a bag? And they'd give me but before I'd go pay, I'd walk over to where they kept the magazines. They had them close to the counter.
Impulse buys.
No, but it was on the customer side. So in my mind, I'm like, you fucking idiot. The dirty magazines go behind the counter. So therefore, I have every right to do what I'm going to do right now. I'm a 10-year-old kid or not, whatever I was.
Really?
I was like 10 or 11, maybe 12. Okay, 12.
You guys are like my heroes.
I was like 12 years old, and we were like, again, we'd just walk outside and walk 3 or 4 miles to the store because no one would watch us. I'd buy a sandwich, and I'd say, I'm going to steal this now because you put it on the other side. You deserve this.
Right.
You made me do this.
You made me do this. I'm a 12-year-old kid who's going through changes. I need certain things that I have to do and I have to figure out.
Right. And only Jessica Hahn can help me.
The only way I can do this is with this magazine. Okay? You son of a bitch. If you put it behind the counter, I will come in and I'll say, God, I wish I could get one of those. But,
look what you made me do.
But this very smart shop owner put it back there to save me from myself.
And you stole it, though. You just threw it in the bag?
No. I would go and I would say, again, I would take the magazine out, like I'm looking at it, but they wouldn't see me.
Yeah.
And this is before I buy anything. Then I would walk to the back and I'd set it next to some other magazines.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
And then I would take my 2 just ridiculous magazines and a calendar. I'd walk up to the front, and then I'd pay for it, and I'd say, can you have a bag? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to get something else. And then I'd walk in the back with the bag, and I'd start fiddling around, and then I'd slip it in the bag.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
So
wow, you're like a pro thief, like a great burglar.
Yeah, but again, you're making me do this.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
I am full of raging thoughts.
You're complicit in this.
And I'm going through changes. And you shouldn't have these on this side of the counter.
You know, maybe
it would have held up in court.
Also, thank you.
At the time, you probably thought like, oh, I have to do this elaborate ruse, almost like this.
It's a dance.
Yeah, and then well choreographed thievery that I'm doing. And in the meantime, the guy knows, or whoever's working behind the counter knows all about it. But just like, I'm not confronting this 12-year-old pervert. You can just take the magazine for all I care.
Or the guy's like, hey,
I don't own this place.
I was 12, and I wish the magazines had been on the outside so I could get them and have a good time. So I'm gonna young Mike DiMaria. I'm gonna cut him some slack.
Yeah. And then you'd walk the 2 miles back home. And then you would feel that shame because it was like, I can't believe I just did that again.
How many times did you do this, Mike? Be honest.
It could have been summers. I don't know.
Summers?
I don't know. I mean,
might as well ask me. Yeah,
August.
Right, yeah. You might as well ask the Kennedys how many times they visited Martha's Vineyard. Like, oh, it was summers.
Chappaquiddick.
Summer's worth of porn.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't. I mean, no, I wasn't home. I mean, I wasn't left alone. But it was like, if okay, I'm going to the store for an hour or two, I'm going to go get a sandwich. I'd walk up to the sandwich to get a sandwich, and then I'd come back with them. And then I would say, oh, you know what? I feel like I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I'm going to go upstairs. And then you wouldn't see me for 2 days.
Time by myself.
I can't. I don't know how you got with all the stealing and stuff. I remember I stole one of my earliest memories. In fact, was stealing a pack of Bubblicious, and just being just filled with massive amounts of guilt.
No, I was racked completely with guilt. I felt horrified by it.
How'd you ease the pain, Mike? How'd you get over that?
And then but when
you gotta work that off somehow.
I'd go up to my room and I would
keep going.
and I would be in there for a while, and I'd come out, my hair sticking straight up. I read all the articles.
You read all the articles, all the jokes.
Went through all the jokes and looked at all the advertisements.
You read the Joyce Carol Oates interview.
But then I was like, I got to get this out of the house because it can't stay in the house overnight. Like I can't.
Put it in the woods.
No,
That's the cycle
We've
of
come full
porn.
circle.
it was me all along.
Thank you, Mike. I'm waiting all these years to thank you for that.
Oh my God, you're the one planting all those. You're that beautiful son of a bitch who's doing the hobo stash in the woods. It's just over there.
It's like upstream color.
No, so I would have to get out of the house. So I just figured it out. This was my vicious circle why I would have to go back to the store again.
Yeah.
Because I would have to get it out of the house, but it wouldn't be, can I put it somewhere like the woods where I could always go get it? It would have to be destroyed.
Oh
wow.
It would have to be like I got to shred it or I got to get it out of the house, and then it would be like, okay, I feel better now because it's torn up and it's in the garbage and it just went outside to the garbage and the truck took it away.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be like, okay, I feel better now. And then what happens 20 minutes later? I wish I had that magazine again.
Yeah. So you had to burn it. You had to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, that's wrong to burn that stuff. Didn't you read Fahrenheit 451? You shouldn't be burning stuff like that.
How about recycling or something?
Yeah.
No, it was a vicious cycle because then your own anxiety comes into play, your own guilt, and you felt terrible. I got to get it out of here. I got to get back to my normal life.
Yeah.
Imagine what burned up with those things.
I used to be a good kid.
And then 15 minutes after it was gone, you're like, oh shit, I wish I still had that. I got to trek back to the store.
Oh, I got to go back.
I got to do my whole song and dance again.
Oh, I forgot to get Reader's Digest.
Hello,
What kind of
Mr.
sandwich did you
Sanderson, I'm
get? Like,
back.
when you have that kind of sandwich now where you get all sweaty and kind of like...
Yeah, like a
geez.
Clockwork Orange effect when he has the
Well,
sandwich.
it was
Little
Steve's Deli.
Oh, yeah.
It was Steve's Deli on Maple and Telegraph.
Keep talking.
And in
Slower.
Yeah, in Michigan, and it was the bookstore was right next to it.
You know, I remember seeing an interview when Steve's Deli went out of business, and Steve was saying, "Oh, it's a crying shame because I feel like the margins were good on the rotisserie hot dogs, and the margins were good on the sandwiches, but it was weird because the magazine we were just spending so much on magazines and not getting enough back. And listen, I got to pay off all my creditors. I need to sell the place. Yeah, right, I'm taking a bath in porn.
Taking a bath.
Oh God, I never had the balls to do any of that stuff. I wish I did.
I stole a Joy Buzzer once. I was like you, Dan. I did it
Joy
once
Buzzer.
and immediately got in trouble.
What a jerk.
A Joy Buzz. I was in the five and I only did it just to do it. Like,
What happened? But think about it though. If you're going to steal something, so the cop catches you, they take you back. They take you downtown, and they hold up the Joy Buzzer. Son, can you explain this?
no, I cannot. I actually can't.
Well, I guess I can't explain it. I guess it was funny in the 20s. You know, if you're going to be stealing stuff like a Joy Buzzer, you might as well put the wig on, steal the nose, steal the giant shoes too, seltzer bottle, and just walk out of there like confidently. No one will suspect a thing if you've got the entire clown outfit.
The police let me go, and I kindly offered them some gum. Here, do you want licorice or fruit?
Yeah, right. Before I leave, smell this flower.
Buck's
fruit,
tongue.
please.
All I stole was
And I
the
leave
one
and the
pack of
steam's
gum. And I
coming out of
still
his
remember
ears.
it. Yeah. I love it. And they open up his clown outfit and there's just 20 porno mags in there. He's just filled up with porno mags.
Just a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Just vicious.
Yeah.
I gotta go get. I gotta go steal something. Then you come home. I gotta get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I'm very happy that I don't have boys.
Yeah. Well, that cuts both ways, though, doesn't it? You know, you've got daughters in a Donald Trump world.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I'm just saying it's a fact that we're dealing with. You know, come on.
So what?
Terrible.
So yeah. So that's what. See what happens when the gopher comes back into the minute. We start talking about stuff.
Yeah,
outside of the
we
minute.
should thank that gopher.
So
Yeah, the
maybe
gophers.
that's yeah.
It digs
We've learned a
stuff
little
up,
something
that
about
gopher.
ourselves.
It burrows in and digs up old stuff. Right? That gopher?
Stuff better left buried.
Frankly, yes.
Woods porn.
Yeah, but I would trek all the way down the street 2 miles to the thing.
2 miles.
The store.
Wow.
I imagine you explaining to your grandkids or whatever, oh, what are you complaining about? I used to go 2 miles for my porn.
I didn't just pick up my fancy laptop and
Right.
and go
I
to
didn't have, like,
youporn.com.
The Terminator brain computer glasses.
I can't believe that. I mean, I haven't thought long and hard about this, but like that's what a crazily different world. I mean, people have written articles about it, but I mean, you listen to what you had to go through to basically rent your porn for like 10 minutes before you shredded it and needed it again.
Weird, such a
But like, you know, kids these days.
Oh my gosh, it's a whole different
gonna
world.
be exposed to so crazy much stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta think there's no way it could be as exciting and I don't want to glorify there's lots of problems with the porn world and all the rest of that stuff. Okay, but as a kid, you can't. No court's going to convict me.
Officer Haynes would not
approve. But I'm just saying, like, there was when you did finally say, like, oh, I got a stash here. I've struck gold. There's no way that a kid now is going to have that kind of enjoyment or that kind of excitement of like, I've got something here.
Right.
It's like when you can have just anything.
Yeah, but the thing is also you have to, when you have that physical stash, you have to hide it.
Yeah. Right.
You have to figure out a place to put it.
And it's in the closet making noises like the telltale heart.
I'll tell you what. Okay, here's one last story.
Okay, you better make it quick because I gotta go.
I know.
I got my popcorn.
I remember. I think I had somebody had a magazine, and I was like, you know what? I want this magazine, but I couldn't take it from his room, so I just ripped out like 3 of the pages. I stuffed it in my pocket and I ran home.
Yeah,
and I buried it in the bottom. You know, remember we had those big toy bins.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, like they were like you just stuff all your toys in there.
You put it beneath your penthouses.
I stuffed it underneath like all the Matchbox cars and action figures and all that shit that nobody goes through.
Right.
Yeah.
One afternoon, my mom was like, or one day I was like, you know what? I'm sick of your room's a goddamn mess. I'm going in there and cleaning it up.
Right.
And I said, fine, do whatever the hell you want. So I left.
Right.
And then I'm outside like throwing the ball around with somebody and it hit me. I go, oh shit.
Yeah, right. The ball hit you in the head because you stopped and froze.
Yeah, it hit me right in the head. I said, oh shit. So I ran inside. I ran inside and hauled up the stairs, and she was right near that thing.
Oh, no.
And I said, no, get out of here.
It was in slow-mo. You dove.
I dove in there. My arm went in there, and I grabbed it, and I stuffed it in my pocket, and I ran out of there. And,
oh, my God.
And I came back. I got rid of it. I destroyed it. And I came back in the house, and she was just staring. She goes, you want to explain to me what the hell that was about?
Oh,
I said, it's nothing. She goes, what did you want me to see? I said, it's nothing.
Your mother's
So then I said, I gotta lie. I go, I was writing down my thoughts, Mom. I said,
good.
I'm trying to keep a little bit of a diary, and I was trying to work out.
Oh my God.
I'm like Samuel Pepys.
I said I was writing some things down, and I didn't want
to.
Dear Penthouse Forum, here's my new diary.
Yeah. You are not going to believe what happened to me today. No, but and so she
That's
said,
a good lie.
And she totally bought it, and she said, she goes, and then she went. I remember because she went and got me like a journal book.
Oh my
and
God!
She came back with it. And she goes, I'm so happy that you like to write. Here's a journal book. And I felt like such an asshole. I'm like, well, thanks, Ma.
But if that got you writing, then maybe it was one of them, one of those lies that kind of led to something good. Maybe it got you writing.
All right.
The lesson here is always steal porn because it'll lead to a bond between you and your mother.
Tom.
Is that not what we just learned? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not what I learned from all that.
Exactly what I
That's what I learned from the story. That's my takeaway.
Yeah.
I'll take away whatever I want.
Yeah. The author's purpose is nil.
That's what Samuel Pepys Show taught me.
It's that moment where you just remembered and ball just hits you in the head. Bonk.
Bonk.
Oh, no.
It made that coconut noise.
And you just fall ass to the door. And you just hear you screaming, no, oh, no. You're running up the stairs. No, you're in there. No.
You mind telling me what this is all about? My thoughts.
My son's a regular Arthur Rimbaud up there, scribbling his decadent poetry.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. I got to
Now we're
go.
exhausted.
Yeah.
All right, Dan's got to go. That means we got to go.
Do the sign off. Do it.
Did we even talk about Caddyshack this
Yeah, we
time? All
talked a little
right.
bit
Thank you
about
for
it.
listening to our twisted memories of Caddyshack minute 24.
Yeah.
Come back next time where we will discuss minute 25 of Caddyshack. Hopefully we're done with that gopher. I don't know. But thank you for listening.
I'm here.
Mike apologizes for everything.
Sorry to Steve's Deli for putting him out of business.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.